Got no text back.
Yeah. Views from the Chair Pod. We back
Views from a chair.
live. Man, what you get into this weekend?
I forgot to download Facebook so I could repost it. I did a lot actually this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was outside a lot. I did a
I
lot.
had some concerning text after the anxiety things. Like, yo, yeah, man, all right. Yeah, I think. Yeah. He's working through it. He's good.
That's funny.
Yeah.
People don't realize like if I share something on here, I've got it under control. If I'm not talking about it at all, it's not the best spot.
Yeah.
If I'm hitting John one-on-one off the pod about it, then it's more of an issue.
Yeah. Definitely a couple.
Also,
like all.
What was that?
I said definitely a couple alls. Like, I hope he's okay.
No, I'm fine. Like, yeah, shit. Like, yeah, shit's all right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, man. Back to the weekend.
It's cool. No, I did a lot. I was gonna say like I've got my anxiety shit going on. It is what it is. Like, I think people get caught off guard because I talk about it so openly, but people don't realize like I've been dealing with this shit since I was anxiety wise. I was on Zoloft when I was 12.
Yeah.
So like I'm 32, so I've been dealing with this shit 20 years, on and off depression since I was 16. So like this shit is not anything new to me. It's something I deal with on the regular.
Yeah.
I'm not as used to it because I had a good like 2 to 3 year run after therapy where I was very consistent on a mind space, and now it's back to like more erratic day by day. But end of the day, you're like, life is very simple. It's either you're gonna deal with it or you're not gonna deal with it.
Yeah.
And I just don't have any plans on offing myself. So I just have to deal with it. Like that's the blunt reality of it. And I don't like mean to say that in like insensitive ways because I know people off themselves and shit, and that's fine. I understand life's a roller coaster.
Yeah.
So I just that type shit just doesn't rock with me, and I'll be anxious, and I'm still anxious now. Like that shit sucks. But it'll be fine in a month, 2 months, 3 months, and if it's not, I'll just have to go back to therapy and work through it, or I'll have to get a Xanax prescription for a while and go for that, or I'll have to get an antidepressant, or who fucking knows? It's not going to be ideal, but hopefully I don't get there with that. But yeah, I've been trying to shock my system. So I did a bunch of shit on this weekend. Friday, I went golfing after I got off work. Then we went to the bar. That was fun. Saturday, one of my friends coaches Penn, so I went to that baseball game. And then my other buddy Chris, her birthday was Sunday, so happy birthday to him. So they had like a little birthday gathering on Saturday. But yeah,
what's the high school atmosphere like?
It was baseball, bro. So it was a little different. You know, baseball don't really get love like that.
Yeah.
It was a little different. You know, it's like 20, 30 people watching. Okay. It's not shit.
Yeah.
I did catch myself having a little freak out, like going to a birthday party, which is just stupid. It's stupid. I do laugh at myself sometimes. I'm like, what? Just settle the fuck down.
Yeah.
Just settle down. Like Shane calls me and he's like, oh, so what are you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm going to this. He's like, oh, can I come? Like, I'm already in my head thinking like, obviously he can come. He knows everybody. But I'm thinking like, yo, if he comes, then I have to make sure he's all right, and then make sure I'm still talking to other people to make sure he's intermingling, like everything's fine. And these motherfuckers all know each other. It's just all like
overthinking.
Thinking like, what if I get there first? I gotta walk in first. You feel me? And then I gotta talk to like just one-on-one with people. Just shit that I'm not used to thinking about. You feel me?
It's funny because those is my thoughts. I don't think I overthink them, but I definitely be like, damn, if I get there first, I just gotta.
Like, bro, like I'm literally right down the street and I'm like doing dumb shit. Like, oh, let me go on to CVS and grab like some shit real quick. Like, let me go, just dumbass shit. But I did that Saturday. Then me and Shane went to Chesapeake to get some food afterwards. That was fun. And then Sunday, I woke up. I went and played pickleball in the morning for the first time. That shit was fun.
Yeah.
And then I went to Cherry Game, that Cheer Snake Cherry Game, and that was fun. What and then I went to my nephew's birthday party after that, which is also funny. Like my nephew's 14 now, right?
Mm.
And that
Damn.
shit is yeah, he's 14, right? That shit is funny, bro. Like it's just interesting to see like from the adult dynamic of like that age and like how they're trying to find their own identity.
Yeah.
Like and they act cocky, but you're like, you know that it's not real confidence. Like they try to find their style. Like they're really unsure. Like they don't really know like how to act with you, and like that shit is just funny. So that was fun. Um, but yeah, I've been bouncing around a lot, bro. I've been busy all week. I'm trying to keep myself busy, trying to get back into the flow of shit.
Yeah, I ain't getting into too much. Saturday, I pretty much chilled. I've been thinking though, like, man, I've been bullshitting because I'm a fake like movie guy, and like me and Flock was talking about what 2 episodes ago, I was supposed to go see Doom. Still haven't seen that shit. And you see the new Zendaya movie came out, the Challenger shit.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Damn, the one where she's like a tennis star and she breaks her leg or
Ah,
some
yeah,
shit.
yeah. I know what it is. Yeah, yeah.
That shit looks fucking good. Ain't got out to see that. So I think sooner or later I'm gonna have to get back on my movie shit. But yeah, Sunday went to the my nephew's games, missed Trey game by like 30 minutes. But I also didn't know he was playing that early. But yeah, brought the baby, a little dad son time and shit. Everybody sees the baby, everybody's happy. It's crazy how once you have a baby, like they're the life of the party, and it's just like, yeah, just enjoy my man's, and they just yeah, that shit is funny. The dynamic shift, man. Them saying, oh, he act like you because he's chilling, and then oh, he looks like who, like all that shit is funny.
That shit is so stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
like
you fuck with them heavy too. That's the funny shit.
what the babies?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw everybody's baby this week. That's another thing. I've been neglecting my friends as of late.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I need to start seeing these motherfuckers' kids and shit. I got like 4 friends that all have kids that are like 7 or 8 months. You know, I'm a kids guy. I'm like, I haven't seen really any of these fucking kids. I'm not even playing with them when I see them and shit. Like, let me get out of my fucking emo bag and start playing with these babies and shit. And then Saturday I was around. Everything was fine. And Sunday, I finally get your son. He's having a blast, and he gets stolen from me.
That's the other thing.
He's having a blast. I'm bopping him around. It's all good. He's having the time of his life, and he gets fucking robbed from me.
It's also hard as shit, like distributing baby time.
Yeah, it's simple. Dibs, whoever grabs him first keeps him until they put them down.
But that's the thing, especially when they his age, you're not putting them down, especially if they not.
You gotta catch them the next time, then, dog. Fair is fair. Fair is fair, bro. Fair is fair. I grab a baby. You walk up. The motherfucker sleep. I'll wake him up. How many babies you know wake up in peace? The motherfucker is cool. He wake up in peace. Yeah, all right, we coolin'. But oh, let me go run them out. These motherfuckers see this baby all the fucking time. They don't need this baby. Back in 5 minutes. And they got another baby from another person. Like they don't need this baby, dog. They good. There's mad babies over there.
They had the baby for 5 minutes, and they was salty. They was like, "Damn, where you going with the baby?" I'm like, y'all can see he here.
And then you give the motherfucker to somebody who already has a baby. She watching her baby. She watching her baby right now. This motherfucker scoring touchdowns and shit. She don't need to hold a baby. I don't got no babies over here. The fuck, let me rock the baby.
That's underrated.
This shit is crazy, dog.
Because you also want to hold your baby. Like I'm also like, damn, I want to hold my baby.
You hold the baby all the fucking time, dog. These motherfuckers is crazy. See, that's what the fuck I don't be coming around these kids no more, dog. That motherfucker.
I'm gonna hold my damn baby too.
But that's the other shit too, is like when you with a group of guys, and when you like with the girls around and shit, the girls want to pass the babies around and shit. Like they all want the baby. When I was at Rainbow's party and shit, it's really just the 2 wives and the girlfriend, and it's like 7 guys. I'm the only one picking the baby up in that situation. Them motherfuckers don't want to pick these babies up. These 2 dads, they have them all the time. The friends, these motherfuckers not picking babies up.
And the funny thing is, I didn't have him after y'all left. Well, I ain't have him while y'all was there because both of y'all had him. And then after y'all left, I give them to my aunt, and then everybody has the baby, and I'm just watching the game. I'm like, damn, I don't even got my baby. Me and him came here, and he's gone. He's gone, which I don't mind because if you want to have to hold the baby, hold the damn baby. That's cool with me. But yeah, and then I finally cracked. Didn't realize toys was so fucking expensive. Fucking Buzz Lightyear and fucking Woody are $40 a piece.
Crazy.
I get both of them. I'm like, damn. Since when is toys $40? This shit is crazy. Like, and then that just got me down the rabbit hole of like, damn, if he's a hooper, he's gonna be wanting, because like we used to hoop in like legit basketball sneaks. Like we would have a hyper dunk or a fucking a Kobe or a Melo or T-Mac, whatever it is, or some hooping shit. Yeah. But now like they hooping in the exotic versions of what we hooping in. So they don't want the regular Kobe 6. They want the Grinch Kobe 6, or they don't want the regular LeBron. No, I need the fucking the fucking, what are they? I don't know, the exotic shit of the exotic shit. And it's just like, god damn, like I'm about to have to do this shit. I ain't mad at it, but I mean, I guess I got to get all my shit out the way before this man turns 2 or 3, because after that it's probably a wrap for me with the sneakers.
My mom used to say, "Yo, you got a budget, buy what you want."
I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that, man. Because I'm looking at it.
Well, and it even one yet. You already folding. You're not even one yet, dog. You already folding.
Bro, when they said I was gonna fold, I was like, man.
Send them to your mom, dog. He already got 7 chains. This motherfucker looks like Tony Soprano, dog. The fuck is we talking about?
He got bracelet and chain with a pendant with some diamonds in it. I'm like, man, this dude is.
Come on, dog. This motherfucker icy as shit.
He's too lit for me, and the chain really be out, and he don't fuck with it.
Yeah, don't even touch it. He's not even pulling for it.
Yeah,
this shit is crazy.
Yeah, man, he's next level.
Now I was playing pickleball today.
I gotta get out there. I gotta try that shit.
Yeah, you would like it just because you like. It's not nothing like super fun. You feel me? Outside of the fact that like it's competitive.
Yeah,
like, I was thinking about that shit the other day. I'm like. Because I was talking about it at work, because they was like, what you do? I was like, oh, I tried it. They're like, yeah, so blah, blah. I'm like, dog, we all in sales. Everybody's competitive. If I pull up a fucking trash can and I roll up 10 paper balls, we'll be in here 2 hours trying to see who can shoot the best percentage. Like, well, if you find 7 people to play a sport with you that's competitive, that's all that shit is.
Yeah.
Especially because, you can hit it, you can control the shit and whatnot. But anyway, we're playing pickleball. And it turns out it's like a social event today. Like, the pickleball army scheduled to join at the court. So the court is packed. And it's the first time in my life, like, I really looked around, because I was over West Side. It was a nice part of West Side, but, like, I was over West Side, and I was like, my shit used to be a little dangerous, yo.
Yeah.
My shit isn't dangerous anymore, dog. I don't like, and I was like, I don't know if I'm having an identity crisis or something. I'm like, this shit's kind of sad. Like, what the fuck is, like, I'm looking around like it's 8 45-year-olds, 10 70-year-olds, 22 hipsters in this bitch. Motherfuckers I would never be around. And I'm sitting here just smacking this wiffle ball around and paddle all dumb and shit. All
dumb. Fucking 2-player game? Like, what is it?
You can play 2-on-2 or 1-on-1.
Okay.
Like tennis.
All right.
Like tennis.
Yeah. I'm gonna fuck with the shit.
But I was giggling to myself. I was walking down the block to get my ball and shit, and I'm like, I don't have a fucking chance like getting shot today. Like, I don't like that. The danger level in my life is so fucking light now, which is good. Good. But it's just funny. Like, every once in a while, you have certain moments. You're like, yo, shit, life has changed quite a bit.
Yeah, we'll see how it is this weekend. Maybe you get the thrill you're looking for. Who knows?
I don't know. I don't like being in them shits. I don't want. I told you I'm out before that shit ends.
Yeah, I don't know exactly where it's at, but we'll see.
I told you I'm out before that shit ends. Trust and believe. I had a scare or two in my life. It was enough. I'm good. But shit, whatever. Whatever happens. And then anyway, we were waiting to play and whatnot. And 2 of my buddies challenged me to a 2-on-1 basketball because I'm about bust their ass, dog.
2-on-1 is fucking. 2-on-1 is disrespectful. 2-on-1 against grown men is crazy.
I know. Felt like I was playing my godsons, dog.
That's crazy. First off, getting challenged to a 2-on-1.
It's nuts.
Then actually beating them is fucking crazy.
Nah, because when we was at one of my man's bachelor parties, I was drunk. I was like, I could probably beat y'all 1-on-5 and shit for real. And they was like, all right, what's up? Running 2-on-1. I think they thought they was going to like get the 2-on-1, just to like shut the whole shit down.
Yeah,
I couldn't let that shit go, bro. You're not about to beat me 2-on-1.
That's fucked up.
No, you're not about to beat me 2-on-1. They was a lot smaller than me though.
Goodness gracious. Still, that's just disgusting.
It's crazy, yeah. That was crazy. That was crazy.
Man, well, we did get a surprise drop this past week from Kendrick Lamar. You said you wasn't fucking with him taking so long. You came around, said fuck it don't matter. Yeah, he drops. First thought hearing the track.
All right, I'll give you instant reaction. I clicked on it. I think I might have heard it first in the chat.
You sent it to us.
Yeah, I was surprised because I just got off a call and I saw something and it was a quote. And it said Kendrick. I'm like, no fucking way. So I hop on YouTube right off the rip. I'm like, I'm not playing with this shit. I'll go on YouTube. And the shit was uploaded. It only had like 5,000 views. It was like 16 minutes. I was like, oh shit, this John is real. So I listened to it and right off the rip, I'm like, nah, that ain't it. I text that ain't it. I was like, I'm gonna give it a couple days. I text that ain't it before I even got to the third verse.
Yeah.
I'm still listening to him like this ain't gonna be it. Like because he starts it with the slow, like passive, like I'm talking to you shit, which is clever and cool. But at first you're like, come on, bro, I want some aggressive shit. And from the time I text this ain't it, I think 2 minutes later I got to the third verse and I'm like, oh, he fucking talking some shit on this John. Like this motherfucker is saying something. And then 2 minutes after that, I'm sending quotes before you guys even get a chance to fucking listen. Like, yo, he said this, he said that. This motherfucker is talking crazy. So it was funny. Like the first reaction, I'm like, nah. And by the end of the song, I played it probably 5-6 times in a row. I was like, this, he said some shit on here.
Yeah, first, well, I see. I think I was out, but I see it. You sent it, and I'm like, this is probably another AI shit. So I didn't even click on it at first. And then like 15 minutes went by, and I'm like, all right, let me see what this shit is. Click on it, like you said. He comes on, and he's doing his shit over the Teddy P, the Teddy P beat. I instantly just start smiling. I'm like, all right. All right, he up to some wild shit right now. What the fuck he about to do? And then, like you said, the beat switches, which even the first little bit, I'm like, he's saying shit, and I'm like, it's no way this is it though. Like he's not just gonna talk to his ass the whole fucking record. So I'm listening to that, and I'm like, okay, you wildin' a little bit. And then he says, I'm going to spare you this time. So I'm thinking this shit about to end. I'm like, he gave him like a 15-second verse.
Would have been over.
Yeah. Beat switches, like you said, game changer. Game changer. Once I heard he making the sounds, then hit the BBB shit, I'm like, okay, Kendrick, here we go. And I'm reacting to what you saying initially. So I'm like, he's saying this shit ass. There's no way he think this shit ass. And then we just talking about it the whole time. Then Fly comes in, the beats is trash. And this, you say you co-signing the beats is trash.
The beats weren't great.
I'm like, okay, play this shit in the car. Flock says he plays in the car. Okay, I changed my mind. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy.
I still don't think the beat selection is great on the first two, but
in the car, it's amazing.
Or listen to it. 9 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, I would say I like the 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Only thing I was missing is if he would have had the verse 3 aggression the whole track. Because it sounded like verse 3, he was like, I'm taking this fucking dude's head off.
I'm kind of surprised with the reaction from some of the celebrities. Like I saw Gilly said it was corny.
Oh my gosh.
I saw Cam and May say not like it was all right, not that impressive. I see some people on Twitter like I got a few problems with it before I start like dissecting like why it's fire. But like Cam and Mace, it was mediocre, blah blah. Fucking Gilly saying it's corny. Academics saying Drake's up 1-0. And then people on Twitter are like, well, people already said this about him already. It's recycled, blah blah. Since when don't we like rap? How many original things are said in rap? If you don't like how it's reworded and packaged and delivered, you don't like rap. You know how many fucking concepts are repeated throughout rap? Every fucking album. Yeah. Every album. From the bottom, the struggle, the come up, the stunt, the perseverance, the different kind of trapping, the different kind of shooting, the different kind of fucking word. All this shit is repackaged in different words and different delivery. It's same shit over and over again. And just because somebody said something 7 years ago doesn't mean you can't say it now, dog. Just because a motherfucker said you got pissed on and you got punched on doesn't mean I can't bring it up when I'm beefing with you. Yeah. When the fuck is that real? If a motherfucker insults me today because we're beefing and I start beefing with somebody in 5 years, they can't say the same insult a motherfucker said. When people was getting flamed in high school, you would say the same fucking flame over and over.
You're saying that shit constantly.
People. Flame. Your shoes is dick. That shoe is getting flamed every time you wear it. It doesn't.
Don't wear that shit again, or you're getting the same jokes.
But I'm surprised by the rappers saying like, "Oh, that shit was cool." What the fuck are y'all listening to? I wasn't even rooting for Kendrick. I'm not rooting for Drake either. But I'm not a legendary Kendrick guy. I'm not a giant fan of him.
That's the funny thing. You far from.
I'll say
Kendrick. Far as shit from me on the scale of liking Kendrick and whatever. Even Drake, you far as shit from me.
I'm not a fanatic on either one of these guys. I
like both of them.
Neither one of these guys are one of my favorite artists. I listen to Drake's music probably a little more than Kendrick's music, but I don't listen to a lot of Drake.
Yeah.
On my fucking most played ever songs, there's not a shit ton of Drake on there, and there's definitely not a shit ton of Kendrick. There's probably a handful more of Drake's, but either way, it's not a lot. But the rappers saying like, oh, it was this. What the fuck are we listening to, dog? This motherfucker is talking some shit on here.
And people know I'm like a Kendrick guy. So I'm like, people were sending me the Gilly shit first. And once he said, that shit ain't it, man. You know, in his Gilly voice, I'm looking around like I'm wishing somebody's right next to me like, did he really just say that? Gilly the Kid just said, I'm like, okay, is this an interview? Like, y'all trying to get the Drake interview or what the fuck is going on? Because there's no way in hell that a rapper is saying that. The motherfucker says it could get shaky. I'll park his son. There's no way somebody that likes
We're doing a whole wordplay on Jay Prince and his son?
Come on, bro.
A whole John? You want to be your dad, dog? Did you forget what
I'll park his son is crazy.
Forget what the fuck is going on in your own city? The fuck is you talking about? And the best shit about Kendrick shit is too. I'm listening to it the first time and I'm texting lines because there's obvious shit too. But then you go through and there's more shit. You're like, oh shit, he was talking about the whole situation with this. Oh, these screenshots match up with this. Oh my god, this motherfucker's crazy. I love rap beef, dog. I love rap beef when real rappers go at it because people like. It's a difference, like basketball and shit. Like we just saw KD and Anthony Edwards like go at each other and shit. And I love basketball talk too, like because a motherfucker can tell you "fuck you," you washed, you old, blah blah, and get done. Rap beef is different a little bit because when you like actually are beefing like Jay and Nas, Tupac and Biggie to an extent, but they killed each other or whatever, however you want to play it. But the Jay and Nas like it's an attack. Like I fucking hate you. And what do you do when you hate somebody and you're a wordsmith? Because that's what rappers are. They're poets. They're smart. They're articulate. They're wordsmiths. They take your insecurities and they take the power out of your words and they attack that shit. And that's a fucking nice diss. The first thing I'm doing for you is the shit you talking about me isn't even real, dog. You're just taking my last content from my last album and acting like you're in the know. You're not even in the know, bud.
You're a master manipulator.
You're not even in the know. You're manipulating the general public, your fans, because maybe they didn't listen to my album and you're acting like you're in the know. I just admitted to all this shit last year. You're taking my infidelities. What are we doing?
Addressing that, K-Dot says, I don't call around asking for dirt. You think my life is rap?
Fire.
I got a son.
Fire.
I got a son. But you wouldn't know nothing about that.
Come on,
Come
yo.
on, yo.
Come
Come
on,
on,
yo.
yo.
Come on,
And then
yo.
the fact that people trying to correlate that to Pusha T,
Come
that
on,
might
yo.
be more heinous than the Pusha T shit.
Buddy.
Waking my son in the morning, you don't know about that. Waking him up to tell him to pray, you don't know nothing about that. Giving them tools to walk through life, what day by day, what else he said, you don't know nothing about that. Teaching him morals and integrity, you don't know nothing about that. That's a shot as a that's like you a shitty ass pop.
It's a double whammy on multiple aspects of.
You took Pusha T's disrespect to a different level.
And Push came and did his interview afterwards and said, "Yo, they were throwing bags around for dirt on me."
Yeah.
So off the rip, you are looking for dirt for a grown man for a rap disc? That's
what
corny,
are we doing?
Buddy. That's corny. I got other shit to do. You not. And I like little shit too. Like, motherfucker, you the only one that likes being famous.
Yeah.
You like the attention like a bad bitch. I like rapping and getting money.
That was crazy.
You like the attention and fame like a bad bitch, like a thought. I like getting money and taking care of my family. I'm a real man. I take care of my family, get money, put my folks on and mind my fucking business. See, I like this insecurity shit. I'm not saying that's right or wrong because who knows if you like fame, if you don't. I don't know if that's right or wrong, whatever it may be. But the insecurity of it is dope. Yeah. And the whole fatherhood play, because now you
in the character of the man.
The fatherhood play is fire.
Dog. If he goes on, because we all heard the High Whitney snippet. And I don't give a fuck. That wasn't AI. That wasn't AI. That shit was hard. But it wasn't AI. I wish he would have dropped that instead of that AI bullshit that he did with Pac and Snoop. And I don't see
it's dope.
Drake attacking character.
I think he is. I think he has to now. Let's just keep going with Kendrick, and then we'll get into what Drake's gonna do. Because I love this shit, and I don't understand. Like, I'm not a Kendrick guy by any means, and I love this shit. Like, it's the master manipulator shit. Like, all the things he's saying will make you question yourself on what you're doing. Like the whole fatherhood shit of like how you're already insecure, even if you're not admitting to it, that people are already chirping you. It's one of your only L's on the back. People are chirping you got forced into fatherhood. You got forced into fatherhood. So now I'm saying I am actually a father. I'm married to the kid's mom. We live together, and I'm raising him. You don't do that.
Is he won't address that. And the thing I hate about social media nowadays is like half-ass bullshit opinions, because Kendrick could make a whole song about that again, and it'd be fire, and we would love it. It could be all daddy son shit. We would love that shit. But the shit that annoys me about social media is like the people be obvious Drake stands, like Drake be in their fucking name or OVO be in their bio. It'd be stupid shit like that. And it's like, bro, you're not even being biased. As much as we didn't want to say Meek lost, bro, he lost.
Dude, there's a
dog. We damn near grew up on the dude. We can admit the motherfucker lost. Yeah, y'all king is getting fucked up right now. Did he lose the battle? No. But y'all can say that Kendrick had a great
I like push-ups. I thought push-ups was a hard joint at everybody. Yo, boom, 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 boom. Fuck all y'all, eat a dick. Da, 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 da. This shit is a personal tailored attack. There's a difference between, say, you're still in school, college, public, whatever it may be. There's a difference between fighting somebody because you want the credibility of fighting somebody and fighting somebody because you hate them. If you want the credibility and it's just a joint, you might punch somebody in the lunchroom. If you fucking hate them, you might catch them in the back fucking alley of the school and try to kill them and beat them to death. It feels like Kendrick's trying to beat him to death with this shit.
He said, what did he say? It's a 20v1. No, it's a 1v20 if I gotta smack the niggas that right with you.
Great flip.
Again, we've heard the ghostwriting rumors.
Great flip.
Why would I not mention that in a diss? Again, Kendrick could make a whole song about that shit. Nobody, anybody that
yeah.
anybody that wants to be on Drake's side so bad that would say that shit would be ass is crazy.
I'll state the obvious here before I go on this tangent of why the diss is fire as well. Obviously, I'm white, so I'm not the guy to say who's white, who's not. Like, all right, whatever. But like my cousin's mixed, obviously, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not obviously, but my cousin's mixed, and we had this conversation when I was younger and whatnot, and like the different aspects of being mixed. And there is a thing of like the white people won't accept you. You'll never be white. The white people aren't going to accept you as white, and the black people treat you with a certain stigma or view you in a different light as well. There's even if that's not real, from my experience, like that's a thing.
Yeah,
like that's a thing.
So we talked about it.
It's like attacking somebody that's mixed and has generally been accepted as black probably his whole life, and now in the middle of beef saying, well, like regardless if you're accepted as black or not, your self-perception seems like you're playing into stereotypes, American stereotypes at that, to prove how black you are.
Yeah.
And how many black features do you need? Whether it's 21 Savage, Lil Yachty, or whether it's getting braids and wearing FUBU.
Yeah.
How many black features do you need to believe that you're black? It's a crazy fucking attack on an insecurity you may have. That's a fire diss.
The mastermind part of Kendrick is every time Drake says nigga in the rap, it's just gonna be people, regardless. We don't want to hear you say that no more, bro. Well, it's just gonna be nut ass people annoying as shit, but they gonna keep. We don't want to hear you say that shit no more.
It is that. I mean, that shit is funny. And I like when Ross did it too. It is fucking stupid though.
It's fun, but the thing I'm saying is, you gonna think about it now when you writing your rap.
It's the attack on insecurity. In real world, there's never been a mixed person.
Nobody's gonna be like,
nobody's ever really like.
Well, it's just the fact that he puts it the same way Pusha T did it with him putting his kid out there. Every time he posts his kid, Pusha T, this piece of thank Pusha T while we seeing him, blah blah blah. Every time he says nigga in a rap, we don't want to hear you say nigga. It's gonna be a lot of more like longer shit.
I like that attack on insecurities because obviously, I don't know Drake and I don't know like what's right or wrong, and I don't know if he's trying to feed into American stereotypes of what black people are or whatnot. I think he might more or less feed into what he thinks is youthful and popping. Like that's more so, but I don't know what he does. You feel me? But the insecurity shit is funny to me. I like it, and I like this. I like the whole diss towards OVO. You motherfuckers are Canadian. Yeah, and you're trying to be what we are.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to be gang culture. Yeah. I'm LA. I'm Compton. You guys are Canadian. This shit is new to you.
This shit. Yeah.
You're not from this shit. You didn't experience the same type of shit black Americans did. So you can't. Regardless, this isn't a part of what you are. So all that shit is fabricated and fake. And obviously there's gangs in Canada and whatnot. But when you're talking to a motherfucking Compton, that's the hot spot of where this shit was created. So you can pop your shit.
And the part I don't see people really discussing, which I feel like Kendrick was getting at, like, because Kendrick's big on the discussion issues that goes on in the community, in the black community, in America. And it's like, Drake, you coming down here, you doing all this shit, but you don't say nothing when George Floyd gets killed. You don't say nothing about whatever it may be. Like, you're not addressing these issues, and if you are, it ain't on the front line like me. So you're not even the same pedigree as me. You playing this American black role, but then you go back into your Canadian bag when it's convenient. And then you come out with this accent out of nowhere when you want to. He just ripped this man to shreds on this joint.
The whole Brody shit was fire as well.
Look, he ripped this man to shreds on this joint.
It's fire.
It's crazy.
It's fire. And I mean, that's the whole shit is like, I was telling Jake, I'm sure he wishes he was on today. But I listened to the Button Disc track too, and the motherfucker said, you're an actor. We don't know who you are. And that's the whole thing with Drake is like, are you the funny comedic actor? Yeah. Are you the entrenched in the hood street ties guy? Are you the smooth talking ladies man? Or are you everything? Because motherfuckers can be versatile in their life. They can have diversity in their personalities. They can. I mean, that's the thing. But I don't know, man. That shit's good. And you know, I've been deep diving.
Yeah,
I've
I
been
love
deep
how
diving on this shit.
I love how he mixed the serious with the funny. When you see
Yeah.
yourself sitting next to Sexy Red, I bet you think you see two bad bitches. I
I
don't
bet
know
you
if you
pop
like
ass with
women.
them.
I
That's
see the
funny, dog. You
competition.
see these bitches as competition, you pop
Come on,
ass
yo.
with them. That's funny.
Come on,
That's
yo.
funny shit.
Come
That's
on, dog.
funny shit. Especially if you're a motherfucker to get your fucking nails done and you like that shit is funny. That's
Come
a
on,
funny
yo.
John. That's a good John. I've
Yeah,
been
bro,
doing a deep dive.
relax.
I've been doing a deep dive. The whole fucking I'll park you, son. You think you're junior. The whole Jay Prince Jr. John, pray for my city when they posted that shit on after takeoff. Motherfucker, y'all did that.
Yeah.
That's on your hands. And now you pray for my city? That's corny.
What's going on?
This is corny. You bringing up shit like this, calling hypocrites on a deep dive.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking fire. This new whole king shit where motherfucking a chain got snatched from Drake in 2010.
That shit was crazy. I'll post up with a blammy.
And a news report is saying that he wanted to cooperate with police, but they thought it would hurt his potential rap career. And now motherfuckers saying you doing some shit. Gonna wanna looks like a saint. This type
The
shit.
whole shit. I got shit that'll make niggas look at Gonna Wanna like a saint.
There's multiple levels to these bars, dog. There's multiple levels and backs that they're not fillers. There's no fillers in this shit. This shit is going from questioning your self-identity, self-worth. How do you really feel and who do you identify with? Are you a Black American man? Are you a Black Canadian man? Are you biracial? Are you comedian? Fire. That's all good. Are you a father?
Yeah.
Are you a good father?
Yeah.
Are you a good father? Fire. Are you in a gang? Are you clicked up with Pressa and the Crips now that really originated where the fuck I'm from and you guys are imitating that shit? Fire. Yeah. How the fuck are you talking to me about extortions and taking chains when you linked up with these motherfuckers talking about pray for the city, but also killing motherfuckers out there? They don't really have control over shit. And the fucking Parker's son. That's crazy.
Know anything about extortion, LA is the home of it.
Come on, dog.
LA is the home of it. So we don't want to hear none of that shit. Don't talk to me about that shit. As soon as you hop off the plane, you will get taxed.
Come on.
You think you can be in LA for free? He said this shit already. You think you can be in LA for free?
I'm listening to this shit. I'm going, oh. And I like little shit. Motherfucker, I'm fucking Terrence Crawford. I'm fucking whipping feet.
Come on.
Beat up the motherfucking name Boots. I like shit like that. That's fire.
They don't get it. They don't get it.
And that's the first listen I heard. I'm like, that didn't he beat up the motherfucking name Boots? That is fire, dog.
That's the gift and curse about being a superior lyricist.
Come on,
is because it's gonna be people that listen to the shit 2 or 3 times and just be like, I don't know, it's okay. Then you got the people that's gonna listen to it however many times, and then you got the next layer of people that's gonna listen to it a gazillion times. I need to know what every line means, so they go into whatever level to find out what all of this shit means. My sixth sense is telling me to off him. A line so simple. We're talking about the ghostwriters. Come on, bro. Come on.
You pacify him? Come on.
And this is the worst part about it. I feel like even how Kendrick says, I know your plan. I know what you're gonna do. Drake's gonna come back with either talking about the wife or you're gonna try to be on funnies the whole track. It's gonna be hard, yo. This is gonna be hard. This ain't an easy win.
Yeah, we just did like 20 minutes on Kendrick's breakdown, which I could keep going on this shit. Honestly, and I want to reiterate, like, in my top whatever title does, like 300 most listened ever, Money Trees probably.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably Money Trees, and that's it. And that's not to say I don't like Kendrick. I listened last year. There's a bunch from his album. I like Kendrick. I think he's nice. Swimming Pools was my shit. I like Kendrick. He really can rap. There's no denying it. But I'm not a Kendrick guy.
Yeah.
If you listen to this and you're like, that ain't it, that's corny, and you listen to it again, and then again you're like, that ain't it, it's corny, you're weird.
Yeah, you ain't listening.
Especially if you're. That's why I'm surprised with Gilly and
Gilly disappointed me more than Mason Cam. Mason Cam, I know Dipset, he brought them out at the fucking when
fuck
he came.
Fuck all that. Mason Cam been beefing for 20 years, And they both did diss tracks on each other. Cam beef with Jay. He beef with 50. He knows what the fuck a diss track is. Cam's got fire. I don't know if Cam's got a better diss.
Was crazy. Bro, what?
What are we talking about?
What?
What are we talking about?
I'm sure Cam has diss tracks that longer, if not the same.
It's an 8-minute diss versus Jay.
Was 300 bars and running trash by game? That was like 15 minutes.
Come on, yo.
Come on. Since when do we say a diss track is too long?
Come on, yo. And then I'm looking at motherfuckers like, oh, what? Kendrick's from West. He's supposed to come aggressive like Tupac. Yo, listen to Hit 'Em Up again, guys. If Hit 'Em Up, I love Hit 'Em Up, and I love Tupac. I'm a Tupac stan, like every other white person in the world. I love Hit 'Em Up. Fuck your dad, whatever. I fucked your bitch. It's fire.
Motherfuckers know the first 4 bars and then there's silence.
No, it's fire. It's a good verse. But people don't realize there's 2 other verses. The Outlaws is on that. Motherfuckers don't listen to that shit. If Kendrick came out and put his 2 young boys on his shit and said, I'm going to let my young boys ride on you.
On this John would say it's trash.
Come on, dog. If Kendrick came out and put J-Rock and Raisin on the second 2 verses, no. Motherfuckers would be hot with that shit. Fuck out of here with this revisionist history of how much we love shit and why it was so much better. And if you think that this isn't aggressive, you're not listening to it.
You ain't listening to nothing.
You bringing up ratting allegations on a motherfucker that snatched your chain at the restaurant, and I'm going to go sit up there with my fucking blammy, Crody. Yes. That's funny as shit and aggressive.
Fried rice and dip.
And your old head keeps talking. Your old head that you plugged in with from his son keeps talking shit. I will fucking shoot his son. The fuck is you talking about? I'll park his son with a clever ass wordplay about being shaky with Parkinson. What are we talking about? This
and the funny shit is, Kendrick has been saying these things. I'll get your ass killed for $1,500 by the finest of killers. He said these little slick bars, but we look at him so conscious that we don't.
Like this shit right off the rip. I think with the second verse, right off the rip, or first verse, you never walked down on a motherfucker. You never walked down on a motherfucker. The fuck is
Kendrick
you
said
about?
I did. I failed, but I did. Come on, yo.
You never walked down and tried to kill nobody. What are we talking about? That's crazy. 500 on an open case.
You didn't walk down on somebody.
500 on an open case. You never did that.
Come on,
the fuck is you talking about? You got this shit snatched.
Come on, yo. But this shit weak.
Snatching what? I walked down. First time I shot a Drake, I aimed too high. I'm aiming low now.
Have motherfuckers even watched Kendrick around his guys? This motherfucker used blood phrases.
The fuck is
he ain't never say he was affiliated, or I don't know what the fuck he is, if he's in, if he ain't, whatever. Who gives a fuck? But let's not act like he's not where he from. He is from.
Taught me how to shoot a Drake. My man taught me how to shoot a Drake. Rick Ross is saying he showed you your first gun. Fuck you talking about?
Yo. You was happy to be around Stretch. Come on.
Now on the flip side of this, though, I really did enjoy the disc. I thought it was good. He didn't go overboard with the voices and shit. The delivery was fire. The beat selection's better than what I thought it was initially. I like the transitions. Everything's good. If it gets more personal than this, it's gonna be wild. What does Drake do?
As much as I like Drake, you can't out rap Kendrick.
I don't. You're not. But that's the whole shit. Is Tupac could never out rap Biggie. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
If we count Who Shot You as a diss, that's crazy.
You can't count a diss. A motherfucker said it wasn't about somebody. That shit's corny.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Stand on it.
He ain't never officially claim a diss.
And I don't think that shit would win anyway, because Tupac said, "I fucked your wife, you fat bitch." Fuck is you talking about?
I mean, but he also played on that. If Faith had twins, she would have 2 Pacs. Get it? 2 Pacs. What's his line with Jay? He said that shit on the track with Jay. He didn't give a fuck. He addressed it. All right.
I was curious to see, like, I was thinking today, though, because I did see people on Twitter and what's it called? It's like some people, academics and so on, so saying Drake's up. And I was like, yeah, I wonder if, like, popularity would just win if social media was around regardless. Like, would people still recognize Ether as, like, a kill shot for Jay-Z when Jay-Z was, like, abundantly more famous and more popular?
Yeah, you know why? Because revisionist history says takeover is better, which I feel like if you got ears, you know, takeover is better.
If you put on Ether right now, yeah, it's crazy. Ether's crazy.
it's just full of jokes. But if you listen to Takeover again, it's crazy.
Takeover's a great song. I've probably listened to Takeover 50 times more than I've listened to Ether. But I know I put Ether on in the car last year. I was like, this is wild.
For real, it's the beat. It's the beat.
But
that's one of the greatest beats. Diss tracks aside, that's one of the greatest beats of all time.
Where does Drake go from here? And I don't.
Drake goes to the funnies next. He goes to the funnies and takes shots personally, but he doesn't. It's not a kill shot. And it's not a kill shot because I don't think he has that yet.
I don't know, bro. And I'm not on the side of Kendrick's a better rapper than Drake. I don't know if he is or he isn't.
Mm-hmm.
I know when Drake gets in his bag, he makes some of the best raps that I like, and I know his beat selection's superior. So maybe they're really playing in this Jay-Z Nas shit, but I think the production's going to be amazing. And I don't think Drake jumps into this shit unless he thinks he has a kill shot.
I think Drake drops. I think this is going to go probably 2 or 3 more tracks each max. And if one of the next two,
I'd be shocked if it went 3.
If one of the next 2 ain't a body for Drake, he's bowing out. I don't know if that means he's gonna go out as a L. He'll probably do the same shit that everybody does. Haha, that's not worth responding to. That sucked. Blah blah blah. Just like how he responded with this with the what was that shit? What was that from? Whatever movie that was from where the chick was reading off. Oh shit, you're not even on socials or on Instagram, but he posted some shit about
10 Reasons I Hate About You.
Yeah, but it's just like
I love that movie.
He could have did that and been like, I'm not responding to this shit, and everybody be like, oh, Drake won. Like it would have just been stupid. But yeah, the thing I'm thinking though, what if Kendrick respond before him? What if Kendrick throw another one out there?
I don't. Honestly,
that would be crazy.
They both have one now. I don't really include the tailor-made shit. I'd like 2 more from each of them and call it a day. Still a best out of 3.
I don't think you can stop, man. I don't think you can stop.
Bro, all these shit stop.
They really don't.
What beef's still going outside of 50 and Ja Rule? And they don't even.
I mean, they all stop with.
What songs? What rappers are actively still dissing each other?
Meek was going, or Meek and Jay. Meek and Drake was going at it for a while.
Yeah, but it stopped. And there was only like 2 or 3 official disses.
He put out a whole mixtape about Fat Joe.
Elephant in the Sand.
Game got about 20,000 diss songs.
I'm sick of people dick sucking on Academic Stream as well. Jesus Christ, I'm listening to that shit and Wax talking on it. And
yeah, that was stupid. Get him out of here.
Academics goes one thing people never want no problems with is JC on tech. Nobody is intimidated by Game's rapping ability anymore. That shit's done. Nobody cares about it. Let me see this. Dog? What body did Game ever catch?
He never did.
300 bars is fire.
He never killed the rapper.
Well, 300 bars was fire. G-Unit was flames.
G-Unit.
Flames.
It was G-Unit.
Old G-Unit. They was still doing gold, platinum, gold, platinum. Shit. He threw some shit at Meek. Meek dropped championships afterwards. What are we talking about?
And nobody gave a fuck.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Game can rap. Everybody knows Game can rap, but it doesn't matter.
That's the other thing. We can end on this. We know if Drake is haymakered and knocked out, it's not affecting his bottom line. Drake ain't going nowhere.
I've been saying that shit.
Kendrick ain't going nowhere. Nobody's done. This ain't nobody's career will be ended after this. But we are going to get the answer of who's the better rapper. And for me right now, if we can end it on this, I say Kendrick's up 1-0. And I don't think it was a close round. I think it was if we go on boxing numbers, it was 8-10.
I think I don't know boxing numbers, but I know Kendrick's was a 9 out of 10 for me. Push-ups after 2 weeks is a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, push-ups ain't even holding up with like that. Honestly.
No, it's not. It's not.
Honestly,
I do think Drake comes back very personal with the super direct diss, and I think that shit's gonna hit.
The next one gonna be Drake banger. The next one gonna be crazy, and then we gonna look at Kendrick the same way we looking at Drake right now. Like I don't know, bro. Like, I think it's gonna be a club banger, a real one, because push-ups is cool, but it ain't back to back. Push-ups is cool, though, but it's gonna be something like we fucking with this shit, and we'll see where it lands.
I think everybody keeps saying that he's going to come out with the banger for the summer and shit. I don't think that's the next move.
I don't think it's the banger for the summer. I think it's gonna be a banger though. That's the only way Drake know how to win it.
I think it's coming super personal. I think it's gonna be direct. I think it's gonna be a nice beat. Maybe a soulful, maybe one of those little fucking 5 a.m., 6 a.m. Johns.
It could be like how he did, which I think still one of his better. I think it's better than back to back. 4 p.m. in Calabasas.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be one of them Johns where it's a timestamp type shit, and I think he's gonna be talking to him the whole fucking time. Very aggressive, very personal, straight shots at him, and then after that, will be followed by the banger if it keeps going.
Yeah, I see at least 2 to 3 more each, and we'll see what happens.
J. Cole's still pussy in my eyes. No offense to J. Cole. I mean, rap wise, I think they're like, oh, they really don't like each other. Blah blah.
This a regret
on the shit. This could have been a friendly fade. We could have just wrapped it up. He could have did that with J. Cole. They could have wrapped it up.
It's a regurgitated take, but I understand why J. Cole got the fuck out of there.
I get it. It's about maybe that rap battle's down the line.
Yeah, I see why, because this shit going left. It's gonna go left sooner or later. It's gonna go left.
I will say,
like you said, I like when you do your melodies. I hate when Drake on that tough shit. If you come out on the tough shit, you're not about to out tough this dude. That's what you're not about to do.
I was listening to the Taxstone shit a week or two ago, and he did say, like, I seen a motherfucker that was pussy his whole life and turned into a killer at 28. So just as Kendrick was running around at 20 and Drake was doing the Degrassi shit, Drake's surrounded himself by street fellas for 15 years now. He might be a street fella now. I don't know.
Maybe, but what I'm saying is when you brought up and you not leaving, it's in you. This ain't nothing I learned. Like, it's in me.
Tough people get killed every day, bro.
I'm not saying that they don't. I'm already saying that Kendrick's already there. Drake gonna have to go to a different level of, because as tough as he may be,
what's the advantage
on
there?
record,
It's the motherfucker that removed himself from the shit, actively tried to remove himself from the shit, and the motherfucker that's actively tried to involve himself in the shit. I guess
if you go to you're not on the gram, but I don't know if anybody followed Kendrick got a Finsta, but it's really not a Finsta because he told everybody about it. But the Jojo Ruski page, in his regular lingo, he's using blood. Like, you see blood, blah, blah, blah. Like, he ain't going. He ain't going. The hard part 4, I still got a condo in Compton. I'm still in reach. If you need me, like, I'm here.
Nobody care about that.
Like you said, you paying $500 on open cases? Hey, all I'm saying is Kendrick, as much as he may be removed, he ain't removed.
Well, let Reddit tell you Drake's aligned with the Toronto Crips.
That could be true, and they could be just as tough, and it's just as gangster and just as killers. And we not gonna act like not with Top Dog.
Yeah, a relevant point here is
Top Dog. Just do a little homework on Top Dog if you don't know.
Yeah, I guess not irrelevant. I guess relevant point would be that initially when this rap beef started, everyone was saying this was going to be the one that stays the bars, and I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if those two run into I don't know if those crews run into each other at an award show or on tour or whatnot. It's daps and hugs. Yeah, that was a good bar.
I'm sure next from Kendrick, probably not the whole track based around it, but it's going to be. It's the reason you moved out of LA. We know why you moved out of LA. We don't know the reason. Kendrick may know the reason. We know why you're going. We know why you're going to Canada. That's just another way to go at him. So I mean,
that's not a bad John, actually. Yeah, there's a reason you sold both your houses in LA.
It's the reason you going, bro. Well, let's talk about some disappointing shit.
54 minutes in.
The Lakers are out of the fucking.
They picked the wrong pod to miss. 54 minutes on rap.
He did.
Lakers lost. I will say,
yeah.
We text a lot about the series throughout the series. Anthony Davis has been my favorite player for a while now, probably since Carmelo retired, or was actually a star, or Kevin Love stepped down, or what's it called? Because I really love Kevin Love as well. Anthony Davis is amazing to watch. When he's aggressive, you just can't tell me there's somebody. Maybe they're just as skilled, but he's top tier offensive threat, and he's the best defensive player in my opinion. That shoulder shit really fucked him up in Game 5.
Yes,
that 10 minutes where he couldn't lift his shoulder up, it really fucked him up. And then I was looking at the plus minuses and shit, and I saw that Austin Reeves only played 34 minutes. What are we doing? What are we doing in an elimination game when he's playing aggressive and attacking? Why do we have Gabe Vincent?
When you have to tell the coach, look at him, why am I not in? And then he waves you to get in. It's time for you to go, brother.
It's time for you
to go.
We just paid this guy. We just paid Austin Reeves because we believe in him. He comes out aggressive. You bring him in the fucking game. You keep him there. He's not the defensive liability D-Lo is. You play him. No. I don't get it.
What are we doing? And it was obvious. I feel like, what was it, Game 2? We're not keeping D-Lo. Game 1 or 2, whatever, Game 1. It's obvious. He's gone. He's gone.
I don't know.
Bro, if they bring him back, I'm back on that. Nah, I only like LeBron because this shit is stupid. This is why I can't stick to the team now.
I really don't think it's D-Lo's fault.
Oh, my God.
I think it's more of a coaching error. I don't think it's D-Lo's fault.
What's the coaching move? Get him out the fucking game in the last 3 minutes.
He just has no defensive strategy. You can't have D'Lo on the court in Rui if Rui's not energized. It doesn't make sense. If Rui's not going to be locked in on defense and running around chasing people, there's no point of having him. Because you have Anthony Davis who's completely locked in. He's going to give you stellar defense. When LeBron's locked in, even at 40, he's going to give you good defense.
You got
Austin Reeves
contesting.
Yeah, Austin Reeves is fucking going to play all out. That's how he plays. That Rui is supposed to be a 3 and D, or at least a fucking D. You're supposed to chase the guys. Austin Reeves isn't supposed to be the only one going over picks, chasing around it. And D'Lo, he's not a good defender, but he needs to give the effort. You got to give the effort, and that's coaching. You got to give the effort because the immediate shit would be take you out, sit you for 2 minutes, hustle, dog. I don't give a fuck if they J you in the face 5 times here. Hustle, get in the fucking jaw and fight over the picks. I'll put you right back in. Go do it. Show me. That's an easy fix. That's just coaching. Let them know it's a consequence. We need your scoring, dog. We need you in the game. We need you shooting. Even when we're missing, we need the threat of you shooting. You just have to hustle on defense. It's a quick fucking smack in the head. Get back in there. And the coach is just not verbal. He's not energized. It doesn't seem like he makes adjustments well. It was tough because that team is good. The team's good. And I do like what Rui said afterwards. A lot of these teams grow together. We're switching shit up. We need to grow together. We still have the Jones. And they might have the team to win it.
That shit dead, first off. Fuck that grow together shit. We not the OKC Thunder all getting drafted together. We not the.
Do you think with the right coaching they could have beat the Nuggets?
Yes.
I mean, they led 70% of the series.
That's what I'm saying.
The Nuggets are the best team in the league.
I don't think they need to grow together.
The Nuggets are the best team in the league. Yeah, exactly. So keep everybody. I'm good. Bring everybody back. Bring a good coach. Change it up a little bit. Get some bench players.
I like what you said the other day. We need a real shooter. The Lakers don't have one guy that you will put in a 3-point competition.
Nope.
They need a real shooter. When is the last time you remember an NBA team winning the championship without a real shooter?
And that's the facade of D'Lo is he shot 42% on what's it called? D'Lo's a scorer. He's not a spot-up shooter. Yeah.
You don't look at him as the shooter.
He's not JJ Redick. He's not Kyle Korver. He's not Max Strus. He's not Joe Harris. No. He's not that fucking spot-up shooter. He's not. Also, Gabe Vincent wasn't.
We need a fucking real point guard or put LeBron at the point guard. How do we win a championship with LeBron at the point guard then go away from it? That shit was always ass backwards to me. He played the one. The whole season, averaged 25 and 10, led the league in assists. You win a fucking championship. We go away from it because we get Russell Westbrook and D'Angelo Russell, who are both known as players, not point guards. What are we doing?
Yeah.
And we need a real big behind AD. If we can't get somebody to come in and get 8 boards,
that's no
8 boards in a
reason.
block,
there's no reason you're in a do or die and you're getting outboarded on offensive rebounds.
Come on, dog. What are we doing?
There's no reason.
We're not asking 40-year-old LeBron to go out average 38, 15, and 17 again. He's not doing that shit. AD is already getting 20 boards. What more could he do?
I hope Brown comes back. He looked good. I like the team. They just need a coach and they need 2 or 3 new pickups and should be good. We'll see.
I like that shit. You see that shit with KD they floated around?
What's that?
Rui, D'Angelo, Torian Prince.
This shit again. I don't know if the big. I just don't know if the big 3 shit really works. I like the aspect of and maybe KD because I don't know if LeBron's ever gonna fall off, but I like Anthony Davis as a centerpiece and LeBron as a top tier second option, and then you just need great role players around. You need great role players. If you can get KD, obviously you get KD. Because even in his old age, KD's still an elite defender, and he locks in unless Anthony Edwards is scorching him. But even with that, but yeah, we'll see. I will say Jamal Murray is great and he's clutch and whatnot. But Michael Porter Jr. is fucking unguardable.
That was my guy. I felt like he should have won.
That was your guy. He fell in the draft. That was your guy. He had back spasms or some shit, and he fell.
Yeah. Came in the league with back problems. I think he had 2 surgeries on his back already. Mm-hmm. And probably I would say the year before last was the first season where you oh shit, they really got something. Next year they win a chip. This year, unless the Wolves beat them, I don't think they losing to anybody. Wolves going to be their toughest matchup.
Is 6'11". I think he's listed at 6'10". He looks taller than that. Yeah. He shoots. He comes off picks, catch and shoots. But how he shoots, as a basketball guy, there's different ways to shoot and whatnot, right? He shoots straight up. So he jumps straight up on the shot every fucking time, and he's got a high point release. Yeah. He's 6'11", and he's athletic. So he jumps, and he's got a high release. There's no contesting.
I'm not contesting.
There's no contesting.
He doesn't.
You're shooting at a 40% rate. This motherfucker was averaging the quietest 24 a game, and he gets. That's another thing. He gets 8 or 9 boards a game. He's a beast, dog.
I'm telling somebody at work, the dude jumps half a foot off the ground just to shoot, and he's not shooting like a D-Lo who shoots a set shot. He's not doing that. No, every jump, everything is the same rotation, same motion. I don't care if I'm moving, if it's a catch and shoot. He's that boy cold, man. And they got a fucking squad in Denver. The fucked up part is they have nothing else besides them 2. Them 3. Aaron Gordon gave him a splash the game with another thing.
But that's how they should. Aaron Gordon's still relatively young. I think he's 28. If Aaron Gordon is your 4th option and he's neglected to the 4th option baseline dunker spot, he is way overqualified to be just a dunker spot. Yeah, this motherfucker won multiple dunk contests.
Man, averaged 20 in Orlando.
He's their dunker spot. And all that means is people that their listeners don't watch basketball is he goes back and forth on the baseline. Because either Jokic is going to catch it at high post, he's going to make a move, they're going to set a down screen with Pope, and Porter's going to run up and catch a pop-up, or Jamal Murray is going to bust it down off a pick and roll with Jokic. Jokic is going to roll, they're going to pick up on him, and he's going to dump it down to Gordon, or he's going to pop it to Jokic. They're going to come in with him, and then he dunks it down to Gordon. This is a dunk contest-ass motherfucker running around the baseline for dunks. Yes. That's crazy.
And we was talking about it during the game. He's playing a role that Rui could easily have been playing the whole series.
Easy.
He could have been doing the same exact thing.
Easy.
He wants to lay shit up and miss it. Why are you laying the ball up 100 miles an hour off the backboard, bro? You 6'10", you right there. This shit's smacking off
the game yesterday. I'm watching the Sixers game yesterday, and Oubre is doing the dunker shit. And I'm like, if Oubre can catch the ball, jump up and hammer it, why can't you? Just hammer that shit.
Why are we trying to lace it up? And then I swear something about the purple and gold. That motherfuckers get cute when they get on that team, man. They get too cool for school, and it's
I
just
was
like
impressed with LeBron though. I think LeBron played a good series. Anthony Davis obviously great, but LeBron played a really good series. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm excited for USA basketball.
Yeah, we'll see. Next, what we got?
Eminem new album. We skipped over it.
Yeah,
I mean, are we here for Eminem dropping another album?
I am here for Eminem to have a good concept album.
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
I think the trailer was saying "Death is Slim Shady," and if you were around when he came out, we were all like 8, 9, 10. But if he's coming out with an album of growth and how he needs to cut off that whole alter ego aspect of it, because he's 16 years sober now. This motherfucker almost killed himself. He almost overdosed multiple times. So we're doing a concept album about how this alter ego popped you into celebrity, but also was killing you at the same time. I'm in on it. Just simplify your raps. Yeah. I don't want to hear Eminem rapidy rap all the fucking time. Get some cool beats and do a real concept album, and maybe I'll listen to it.
Yeah. I think the last Eminem album I like was the one with Not Afraid on it, and I think that came out when we was in high school.
I think the last Eminem song I liked was the shit with Drop the World with Lil Wayne on it.
That might be on the same album.
I think it's the same album. Yeah, it was like junior year.
Yeah, so I mean, I like when the vets do this shit. Like I did enjoy Nas. Of course, I would love for Hov to drop an album. I'm thinking about the guys that are in that bracket, like the guys I was popping around in.
I'm waiting for it to click.
Dropped.
I think it would be cool if 50 Cent came out with a new album too.
Because Jeezy dropped. We liked the album, but it wasn't. It wasn't.
I love that album. I just listened to that shit 2 songs a day. That's a really good album.
But I'm thinking like that whole era. It's not many guys really lasting from that. And it's crazy because then I think back to this era. Look at all the guys that's been doing this shit for 10 fucking years.
Yeah, but Jay-Z and Eminem are the only guys from that era that still have the celebrity and selling power. So Eminem's going to get his sales regardless. Majority white audience, it is what it is. But to that point, like when Jay-Z dropped his 444 album, that I think people like it a lot more now. I know they liked it then, but people liked it a lot more now. That was the album where I was like, holy shit, this guy's amazing. And then I went back and listened to all Jay-Z shit before that, because I wasn't a Jay-Z guy either. That I was like, damn, this is fucking crazy. Like, what a mature album. Like, so if Eminem can do that, and I think like he has the ability to do it, I would be intrigued. But we'll see.
And as a super Jay-Z fan, kind of off topic, but one of the reasons I do feel like he ain't dropping, this is just my theory, is he's not with this whole record sales. Oh, you did this first week, blah, 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 blah. Drake's better because he did 400,000. You only did 230. Like, I feel like Drake or Jay-Z is over all that shit. Like, I don't even want to contribute to none of this bullshit no more. And I feel like we're not going to get that shit no more from him.
Yeah, I don't know if Jay-Z has anything that he wants to share with the public as far as thoughts.
Yeah, and it could be even that, because this... What do you talk about?
What I got out of it, like the 444 shit, and then going back and listening, is like he wasn't like outside of like the Big Pimpin' and all that type of shit. Like he wasn't just making songs to make songs.
No, they all said, and even the Big Pimpins, the Change Clothes, excuse me, miss, they was all concept song, girls. Motherfuckers don't even do shit like that no more. So I mean, I don't even know if our generation or the generation under us would be entertained by shit like that.
Who knows?
But yeah, man, that's all I got.
We could just go to random thoughts then. I'll save mine for a random thought when you talk about it.
Random thought. They just came out and said Ryan Garcia tested positive for PEDs before the fight. And
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I just scrolled Twitter 5 seconds ago. I switched out my random topic. Do we mind PEDs in sports?
That's kind of a loaded question. No, I don't. Like, I'm one of the aspects of like, like if baseball players want to take steroids and hit 70 home runs a year, then go for it. But let everybody do it.
Yeah, for sure.
Ryan Garcia taking PEDs, why the other guy wasn't, and then he dropped them 3 times? Yeah. And then he's been gloating about it for 2 weeks. Like, like he's been gloating for 3 weeks, and you had a physical advantage from drugs after all the shit you were talking. You just overpowered, you were way bigger, and then you dropped this fucking guy 3 times? Yeah, that's bullshit.
It kind of puts the flame out. It kind of, combat sport is crazy.
That's bullshit. Yeah, that's crazy. He should have to give his money back. That's wild.
Yeah. That's fucked up.
He is crazy.
Yeah.
That's snake shit, actually. I would be so fucking mad if I was Andy. That would be a street fight for me if I was Andy.
You could kill him.
Like, like that. Yeah, that's actually super, super fucking corny on his part.
Yeah.
Random thought, I was on Twitter and I saw this shit that was going big this week, and it was this fella that tweeted out. It's always funny too, bro. Like, if you think about just being like a regular person and just tweeting some shit and then shit just goes viral every once in a while, it's nuts. But the kid tweeted out that he got back surgery, I think it was like a month or 2 ago, and his four best friends didn't check on him, so he just blocked all their numbers. He didn't say anything, and the shit went viral. The shit went viral, and everybody's making jokes about it and whatnot. He's getting a bunch of backlash for it, but I get it to an extent. Like, I understand. It's a little bit much. It's a little much, right?
It's
back surgery.
Even like me, like I tear my Achilles, I go to surgery, I get out. I'm not looking at my phone to be like, yo, who checking up on me?
Oh, your Achilles good, yo.
Like, come on, bro. And then the funny thing is, I was just on my Facebook the other day looking what was on there, and I realized my mom is like, pray for my son. He's going through surgery, blah, blah, blah.
Funny as shit.
This, that, and the third. Oh, he made it out. He's good. Thanks for all the prayers. I'm just, in my head, I'm like, Mom, like, I'm getting my Achilles repaired. Like, I'm gonna be okay. Like, it wasn't open heart surgery. It wasn't like crazy shit. It's like, bro, relax, dog. Like,
that would be my thing on it. Like, if it was open heart surgery and then like you had like fear of complications afterwards, I'm in the hospital, or if it's cancer, knock on wood. If it's something like that, like to where it's continued treatment, like if I get in a surgery, whatever it may be, even if I get open heart, and you text me afterwards like, you good? I'm good. That's all we need. I'm good.
That shit wasn't even a thought. Like, I just thought about it right now. Like, that wasn't even a thought. I think I texted y'all a picture of my cast or some dumb shit like that. Like, it wasn't, and that probably was days later. Like, it wasn't like a
leg up, putting cast. All right, let us know when you can come outside. It's over. Let us know when you're back mobile.
That's it. Like, that's how I can't do shit. Like, we about to come over and watch Netflix together. Like,
like that whole shit is funny. I think that I understand what the guy was saying is like the reality of it. The dude's feelings were hurt, but you can just tell your friends that as well. Like, you're like, as guys, we're just assuming if you're good, you say you're good, then you're good. If your feelings are hurt and you have back surgery and you're bedridden, you're like, yo, blah blah. Yo, can somebody slide? Let's fucking play 2K or something. Or yo, can somebody break? Like, just communicate how you're feeling, dog. You don't have to block all your friends. And if these are your friends, how he was wording it for 10, 15 years, it seems a little ridiculous to end a friendship that long off something that's probably a miscommunication.
And if you've been friends that long, I'm assuming they up their age. It's a lot of shit going on in people's lives. Not saying they're not thinking about you, but if you're not communicating that shit, you like, well, I'm gonna assume he good because he ain't hit me. Like you just said, if you feeling away, say something, bro. Oh shit, you felt like that, dog. I can slide tomorrow. I can slide right now, depending on the person.
But that is the common misconception, I think, and not just guys. Everyone is, we're all the stars of our own show.
Yeah.
So when you're going through some shit, like, motherfucker, I could be sad as fuck. Like, I'm so sad. And I'm like, oh, why is nobody hitting me? I'm so sad, blah, blah. This motherfucker's mom could be dying.
Yeah.
This motherfucker could not have money to pay his bills this week, and he's working double overtime. This is all these different shit. How intricate everybody's life is. We're all going through shit. And sometimes people either don't know or they just aren't aware that you're having such a struggle.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
So,
like you said, that's that movie star shit. That's some selfish shit. Hey man, if they guys like that, let them
your
know.
boys tell them. Yeah.
Let them
You.
know.
This back surgery really fucked me up, yo. I really hate being because you don't even got to sound pussy or say it's off. Like, yo, this bedridden shit's really fucking me up, yo. I need to get out the house. Or
Yeah.
yo, like that shit is crazy. I'm losing my mind staring at these walls. Oh, where,
Imagine
bro?
me,
I'll slide.
imagine me tweeting that shit. Yo,
Yeah,
my
that's
homies didn't
crazy.
even check on me after I got out of the surgery. Like they
That's
fucked up. I had
wild.
to, you know,
What are you
like
talking?
what
Yeah, what are
the
you talking?
fuck?
What, bro? What? What?
This shit crazy, man.
Come on, dog. Get it
This shit
together.
crazy.
Yeah, abuse from a chair.
Till next time.